Long before roads connected the world, villages made up the land. They sat scattered across valleys, hillsides, and river bends, separated by dense forest, open plain, and distances that most people would never cross in a lifetime. A person born in one village would grow old in that same village, raise children in that same village, and be buried in that same village without ever learning the name of the settlement 3 days' walk to the east. The world beyond was vast and mostly unknowable, and the people who lived in it did not try to know it. They had everything they needed where they were. They had the land, they had each other, and they had the deity. Every village kept one. They were not gods of the sky or the heavens. They were something older and closer than that. They lived in the ground, in the roots, in the stone. Each one was different. Some took the shape of great trees with bark that never aged. Others took the form of animals whose bones had turned to iron long before any living person could remember. They protected the village from what the wilderness carried in, and when human disagreement grew too large for human hands to settle, the deity served as the final judge. Its ruling was absolute. There was no appeal, but the deity did not speak to people directly. It could not be approached or bargained with nor asked for favors. It spoke through one voice only. Once every decade, a child was born into one of the guardian families with a mark across their forehead. In this village, the mark was a serpent, curved and unbroken, pressed into the skin like a scar. That child was taken from their family and given to the deity's service. They became the oracle. In return, the deity took everything from them: their sight, their hearing, their voice. The oracle lived in silence and darkness unless the deity chose to move through them, and when it did, the whole village stopped and listened. No oracle had ever lived past 20 years of age. They were honored above all others. They were mourned before they died. This is a story told by one such oracle in the final years of their life, when the deity returned their senses as thanks for their service and gave them one last task: to find the next child, to prepare them, and to pass on the only thing an oracle could truly leave behind. Not wisdom, not even comfort, but their memory. The memory of what they had witnessed, what the deity had judged, and what the village had been made to forget. These are those judgments,